BBC host Andrew Marr ripped into Conservative Party leadership candidate Rory Stewart for taking a no-deal Brexit off the table if he was to become Prime Minister. BBC presenter Andrew Marr snapped at Conservative International Development Secretary suggesting he was the Remain candidate in the leadership race to take over from Theresa May. Rory Stewart, who received 19 votes in the first ballot of the Tory leadership contest, insisted he was the only candidate who can get us out of the EU. But Marr said he could not see how you get us out, pointing out Mr. Stewart has said he would legislate against no deal. Marr said, "One of the things you have said very clearly in this studio is that you would legislate against no deal. As soon as the EU hears that, the pressure comes off. If they are really scared of no deal, a big if, and you have taken it off the table, then there will be another delay and another delay, and Brexit will not happen." Mr. Stewart replied, "The big if is the point. They are not scared of it because it is not a credible threat. The European Union knows that no deal cannot get through Parliament. So, in a negotiation, I have spent a lot of time negotiating. I started out as a diplomat at the age of 22. You make threats that are credible and help your negotiation. But, if your threat is something that you cannot deliver, and if it's something that will damage both your economy and the European economy, it doesn't help you in the negotiation." BBC host Marr interrupted, insisting Mr. Stewart was in effect the Remain candidate. He said, "I don't see how you get us out. I just haven't heard how you get us out." The International Development Secretary replied, "Absolutely not. I want to leave all the institutions of the European Union. Through Parliament, Andrew. It is the only way anyone can get us out. All of these other people are just saying I am going to go to Europe and I am going to shout, 'Give me a deal,' and they are not telling you how they are going to do it. I am the only candidate who can get us out. I am the only candidate who can get us out quickly, because I am the only candidate who has noticed two facts. Number 1, Europe is not offering a second deal, and number 2, I am going to take it through Parliament. Those are the two truths, and is the quickest way of doing it." Former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson is the favourite to take over as Conservative Party leader after he received 114 votes in the first ballot of the leadership contest. Mr. Johnson has committed to delivering Brexit by the 31st of October this year with or without a deal with the Brussels bloc. Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, Home Secretary Sajid Javid, Environment Secretary Michael Gove and former Brexit Secretary Dominic Raab are all still in the race to take over from Mrs. May. On Tuesday, Conservative MPs will vote in the second ballot of the leadership race, in which candidates need to receive 10% of the vote, 33 votes, to stay in the contest.